I remember looking down and having just a couple minutes left on my distance, and then nothing.
I just so happened to look his direction on the treadmill as I watched him collapse. He collapsed, and at first I didn't know what happened. I thought he might have just fell. So obviously I sprinted over there as fast as I could. As I was sprinting, I took out my walkie and I called the lady downstairs and I said, "Call 911. She said, "For what?" I said, "I don't know yet, just call 911. I got over there, he was unconscious, and I called her again, "Get him here, call 911, get him here fast." I picked him up off the treadmill and set him on the ground, and at this point I proceeded to just look to see what happened. Rolled him on his side and immediately felt for a pulse. There was no pulse. Immediately rolled him back over and started doing chest compressions, and I proceeded to do chest compressions until the first responders got here.
With this particular heart rhythm, ventricular fibrillation, what's happening is the lower two chambers of the heart are actually quivering. So instead of it being this nice synchronous movement, it's more of a quivering movement. The heart is not effectively pumping blood to the rest of the body. The tissues are not getting oxygen and blood flow, which of course can be life-threatening.
When I woke up, I was very concerned about why I was there.
Being down for as long as he was, and then being on the ventilator for a few days thereafter, I think everyone was still very cautious with any optimism that we had. And I remember talking with his family, that first day, and just trying to be very realistic with the expectations and talk through all those possibilities, and really just the unknown there was what we had to manage and deal with. And I've seen a few cases over my career that have gone, similarly to this. I've seen thousands and thousands of cases that haven't gone this well. So for him to have essentially no detectable compromise, as best I can see it and understand it, that's rare. Less than 1%, far less than 1%, I would say.
I don't necessarily think about, oh man, I saved a man's life. No, I really don't. I'm glad that next weekend he got to go see his boy's birthday party. That's what I think about. I don't think about I did this or I did that. I just think about, man, this guy gets to spend the rest of his life with his kids now. That's more what I think about. I'm just glad that he's here.
Like, he is a monumental person to me, because but for his immediate action and properly doing CPR, I wouldn't be here. I mean, he had to take initiative and know how to do CPR and know how to do it well. And so, while we've probably spent 10 minutes together, maybe, he's a huge figure in my life, because, he literally was without him, I would have never made it to the first responders. I would have never made it to the hospital. And so, he bridged the gap for me from catastrophic event to getting medical care.